Hi. We got some news for you. PlayStation is demanding a little bit more, sort of like do a little thing for us, and we'll allow you to get our PlayStation with these new prices. Lord. Nintendo is bringing a certain Space Fox to everyone, us, maybe, per the rumors. And Crimson Desert continues to sell. All this and more in this episode of Press X Dark Gamers Digest. Oh, nope, the button's not. That's right. Oh, gotta love that, huh? What's up, everyone? I'm your host, DJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices, aka yeah, the button just don't work. I don't know. I'm joined by
Sean MF Ross.
What's the MF stand for?
Straw Hat.
Straw Hat. Oh, okay. Wait, that's close, right? If you just ignore the alphabet, yeah, he nailed it. All right. I know who we are. This is Press X Dark Gamers Digest, a video game news show that condenses most important game news from this past week into an hour-long meal just for you. We're live on YouTube every week when we can make it, and so far we've been making it all for you because life can be hard,
but listening to us is easy.
Yes, it is. Don't forget you can support us by liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and hitting the notification bell. If you are listening, thank you for one, and two, leave us a review. Just tell a friend, share to a friend. Take one of your earbuds out and put it to a person like next to you on a bus or something. If you do that, and just have them listen. It don't matter where we're talking, what we're talking about, or where we are in the podcast. Just do it. Might be a little evasive, but that's fine. Also, you can join our conversation by joining our Discord by going to pressx2start.com/Discord. Great. All right, with that out the way, let us jump into the gaming news with number one. Good Lord, it finally happened. The PlayStation price hike was inevitable. But what comes next? This comes to us from GameSpot. I really wanted to take this article and kind of run with it, but they ran a direction. So what I want to do is set the baseline for what happened, what PlayStation did, then we can kind of talk about it and kind of refer to this article when need be. So, like you've been sleeping on the rock, you lucky, you've saved your mental health. Appreciate that. But yeah, you've missed a couple of things, like NVIDIA basically cutting out the consumer market for RAM and going straight to AI, and other big companies doing the same, essentially diverting all the resources to AI and just kind of leaving all the other tech products high and dry. So what that has done is cause essentially the console makers, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, very soon most likely, having to scramble to figure out how they can get their parts to make their current systems and possibly their future systems. So what that means is that the prices for these consoles will go up. This has happened to Xbox already. And it seemed that PlayStation was trying to hold out for as long as possible. Even Steam Deck was delayed because of this. They said it was still coming out this year, but we'll see how that happens or what happens with that. And then Nintendo is also going to be affected. Like everyone's going to be affected by this. So, anyways, we're talking about the PlayStation side because they came up with their updated prices. So, these are the updated prices. I'm going to try to go from memory of like what the I guess the original price for these, because I don't remember like what the updated price was. Or yeah, it was.
You mean last time?
Yeah. So for the PS5 digital edition, when that launched, that was that 500?
You said the PlayStation digital?
Yeah. That was $499, right? I don't think
No,
that was $400.
the disc version was $500.
Okay, so that was probably $499 or $450.
PS5 launch prices. It was $400 for the digital.
It was $400
on November 20th. Yeah.
Yes, back in 2020, that was $400. Now in 2026, it is a shiny new price of $600.
Oh man,
Lord. Meanwhile, the standard edition that was 500 is now 650. Oh boy. And then PS5 Pro, which has essentially sent shockwaves through everybody's wallets, is now going to be a whopping $900. Now, I say now because these prices will take effect come April 2nd, which is 2 days from now.
By the time you
But
hear this,
it'll be too late.
unless you're watching this live, all
Yes.
5 of us.
Shout out. You guys know what's up. So yeah, this sucks. We had an inkling, we could just look outside and see, oh, this is going to happen to PlayStation because it's happening to everybody else. And we are finally here. People have taken these numbers and start speculating in terms of, oh no, the PS6 is going to be X amount of money if they're willing to charge $900 for the PS5 Pro and all this stuff. I don't think I'm that doom and gloom about the PS6 because I think that's going to be a different ball of wax whenever we get there. So it is like, sure, you can speculate if you want, but like, one, PlayStation isn't dumb. Like they're doing this price rise because they know they don't really have any competition anymore. Like Xbox is trying to pick itself off the ground, but we don't know what's gonna happen with that. Also,
I don't know if it's necessarily that they just don't have any competition. If you're tracking RAM prices, hard drive prices, all that stuff, everything's going up.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's the idea of like, okay, well, do they try to eat more of these costs, or they just be like, what? This is just what it is, guys.
I mean, how much of it can they eat before they get sued by their shareholders?
Well, I mean, that's true. That's true. I totally agree with you. Like, I think what's happening with these prices sucks, but it is a thing of like, it was gonna happen. Like, and the other side to this is the theory that they got out in front of the possible major disaster that is like putting these prices up right before GTA 6 launches. So
Yeah.
at least there will be a couple of months between this price increase and the consumer base getting kind of settled with these being the new numbers, and then okay, how can I sell some things or do some things to get a GTA 6 plus a console because I want those things. So yeah, this is just where we are right now. It sucks. It is very bad to see those numbers, to see the fact that they are going up and not down.
Regarding GTA 6, in the article, they say right now the most affordable way to get a new console to play GTA 6 is by purchasing the $400 Xbox Series S. And they put out a post on Twitter right after Sony announced their price hike, but they're saying that the post may not age well. So we'll see if they raise their prices. Microsoft.
Oh, Xbox.
We'll see how long they're able to keep to
that. You know what? Shout out. Let them. Oh, I see the best value for gaming. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Like, not to derail the conversation and like talk about Xbox, especially Series S, but that console has a history of not being supported with the bigger games because it's just so underpowered. So good luck there.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this is just, it's just not good. And the question is, okay, well, if things get better, we'll say Sony for right now, will they go back on these prices and try to, do some discounts and so on and so forth? I think the answer to that, at least from what we've seen, was, yeah, I mean, they'll probably do like, around Christmas, or I guess holiday season, Black Friday season, they'll do like $50 off kind of thing, where the digital edition is now $550 versus $600. The PS5 standard is now $600, and then the PS5 Pro is now $950 because why not? But
$950.
huh?
No,
I just went up and set it down because 'tis the season of giving us money. Yeah, but like, yeah, I can see stuff like that happening, but I feel like with we're in 2026 now. We probably have another probably 2 more years of the PS5 before they really do a PS6.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them just kind of leaving it this there and then hoping that like the secondhand market eases some of the stress for the people who are still looking for a console who don't have it past the whole GTA 6 stuff. I don't know. But yeah, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't sound good. Doesn't
Yeah.
look good. But that's just where we are right now. You got anything? Any feelings?
I slid in there like Indiana Jones.
You most certainly did.
Caught caught that PS5 Pro at the original price. Yeah, it seemed pricey at the time.
You got it for $700, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So even if you get PS5 Pro now, it's $750. So like, it's
going up to $900.
Yeah. So yeah, if you happen to catch this before April 2nd, hey man, you got to get out there and get
I
this
would think
money.
all of our listeners have a PS5 by now.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, especially with like its saturation point, like yeah. But it is. I firmly believe that this is done to get ahead of whenever GTA 6 comes out, and basically just make more money off of that. But we will see. Number 2. Sources: Nintendo is planning a new Star Fox and a major Zelda remake this year, but no 3D Mario. This comes us from Andy Robinson by way of Inside. Oh, no, VGC Chronicles. Nope, just VGC. Video Game Chronicles. Nintendo's reportedly planning to release a major Zelda remake and a new Star Fox game this year, but a 3D Mario game won't arrive on Switch 2 until 2027. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop that right there. How does that sound to you that we will get? I think that the Zelda game is supposed to be. It might be like Majora's Mask.
They're saying Ocarina of Time. I hope it's both.
That one.
I prefer Majora's Mask, but they're both good.
Okay. I've played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. I've not played Majora's Mask.
I've played both of them multiple times.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I wasn't getting a new game every month. Did you play Star Fox on the 64 or the Super Nintendo?
No. I have a memory of playing a Star Fox game, but I couldn't tell you which one it was, and like the memory was very short, so it definitely wasn't my copy of it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like Nintendo. I was more of a Sega gamer than a Nintendo gamer, so these things just kind of missed me. And then Nintendo 64, I didn't have one. My friend had one, and we just played Smash Brothers. Like that was the only game.
I caught one while on vacation at a pawn shop. Thank you, Grandma. You're the greatest.
Oh, that's crazy.
She also sent me Conker's Bad Fur Day.
She knew.
She knew. I just put in a request. Came in the mail for Christmas. How old was I? Let me see. Conker's Bad Fur Day. That is hilarious.
Dang. I'm
greatest grandma ever.
Probably like Funko Land at that time.
I don't know. Let me see. It came out in 2001. I know I got it that. So I was what, 15, 16? Yeah. I was old enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not that.
I don't know. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes more sense. But yeah, so let me continue reading. That's according to prominent Nintendo insider Nate the Hate, who shared a plethora of information on the company's 2026 plans, which matches with what VGC has heard from our own sources. In a new podcast, a Nintendo sleuth claimed a classic Star Fox revival is planned for release on Switch 2 this summer, hot on the heels of Fox McCloud's confirmed appearance in the. This is a spoiler unless you haven't seen it online. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. So yes, Star Fox, Fox McCloud. Is that his name, Fox McCloud?
I don't know. I never
Yeah.
was a huge fan. I just played it on
Okay.
64, but I never.
Yeah. I think it's Fox McCloud. But yeah, so he's gonna be in Mario Galaxy, and then I also believe another spoiler,
Yeah, that's the name.
Pikmin will
Go
be
ahead.
there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Pikmin is also in that movie as well. So it looks like they're probably going towards the Smash Brothers route, which I think
hmm They're trying to create a
is
Nintendo universe type.
which I think is like, yeah, yeah, this should have been done years ago at this point. Like you guys
Um,
have 10
they
stable.
probably didn't trust themselves with making a movie,
That's true.
so studios have proved themselves, and they're having direct input,
That's a good
collaboration,
point. Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
We
Nintendo
we
would wait until they find like the perfect match to do this too.
we,
So,
we got it at the right time. Can you imagine graphics back then?
oh Lord. Yeah, that would not age great.
hmm
Um so yeah, so furthermore, a new 3D Mario game won't arrive in 2026 as expected, according to Nate's sources. The last 3D Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey, was released during the original Switch's launch window nearly a decade ago. And despite last year's Donkey Kong Bonanza from the same studio, a major new entry has been expected soon. I think that makes sense with,
Yeah,
confirmation that they did work on Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I just don't see them spending all that time on Donkey Kong and then being able to turn around a 3D Mario game in a year. It's like that doesn't seem
I'm
right.
sure. They've been working on it concurrently.
Yeah. So I think, we will probably see it come 2027. And then as for Zelda, so in its place will be a major remake of Nintendo 64 classic The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time to coincide with the Zelda's series 40th anniversary, it's claimed. Um, that's a quote that we don't need to go on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we got in terms of information. How does that make you feel about this year for Nintendo Switch 2?
Um, they're giving us time to breathe.
Yeah, yeah.
Next year is going to be
Cuz
fire for them.
yeah, cuz like when you line this up, we have a Pokemon Animal Crossing game that is this year. We're not getting the Animal Crossing 2 whatever game this year. We're getting Tamagotchi Life this year, which is good
Big for
depending
some
on,
people. Yeah,
exactly. Like we're not getting a mainline Pokemon game, but like that seems like okay for the people who have been playing Pokemon Pokopia. It's just like, oh, whatever. This is they're getting their
this
Pokemon
is the
fix out of it.
greatest. Yeah,
You're right, yeah. And then we're not getting a 3D Mario game, but we're getting Star Fox coming back, and we're getting a Legend of Zelda big remake of one of the, I would say, top tier Nintendo titles. So it's like this seems very different for Nintendo, but like could be a banger year of just like surprises. I don't know.
yeah.
I
Just
don't
give me
know.
my classic Zelda. I don't like that
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild shit.
Yeah, that you know what? Actually, that's actually a good point. They okay, did they call it a remake?
Major remake.
Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be interesting because when they released Tears of the Kingdom, there was an article that was around it talking about how they see like that style of Zelda being what's pushed forward. But I I feel like I feel like Nintendo is probably smart enough to know that they should probably still work within the confines of the original,
hmm
Ocarina of Time because that could alienate a lot of their fans, and they work off of nostalgia. So that would be such a weird
You don't want
move
it
for
being
them to
review
make.
bombed and all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. And they can leave like the new Zelda
hmm
for like that Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild kind of style. So yeah, we'll see. It looks like we'll see probably in Summer Game Fest if Star Fox is slated for this summer. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's exciting news. I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. I'm more interested in playing Ocarina of Time versus Star Fox just because it seems that Ocarina of Time is more of like an adventure game where Star Fox is just like ship combat, which doesn't necessarily work for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 3. As Crimson Desert nears 5 million sales, Pearl Abyss CEO says it's looking into a Switch 2 port. This comes just from BBC. This is by Chris Scullion. There's not a lot of news here. I just wanted to do what you just did, was laugh at that title of Crimson Desert coming to Switch 2. Switch 2 is pretty good. It's powerful, right? But there's absolutely no way. There's no way that Switch 2 can support Crimson Desert. Like there is times playing that. Mind you, I'm on a base PS5.
Yeah.
There is times just like walking in the woods, and I'm just like, I have never seen this many things move on my screen in like multiple directions at one time, and like the game not just crash. Like
it's pushing the system hard.
Like it is astounding. Like I'm gonna say a line. And this could be purely a hyperbolic, but like I think the graphics in Crimson Desert, like how everything just works. I'm not talking about the story, I'm not talking about combat, just like how it looks like and like when it's running. I think that could be the benchmark for like the first like next gen open world like visual, because it's not necessarily doing like crazy things. It's just everything is working in tandem with one another, and it looks like what it would look like if you were outside and the wind was blowing in like a dense foliage or whatever. And like it doesn't look like that, like that wiggling picture kind of thing with the grass and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the stuff looks like everything is rendered, and it's just like, oh, this is actually pretty insane. So to take all that and like squish it down,
they're gonna have to dial it down by 50%. It is what it is. We'll see. Compromises will have to be made.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna dial back them graphics to RTX 1080, 1050, whatever.
We present you Crimson.
Red
but
Sam.
Yeah, like if they could do it, that would be really impressive. But I think like the other side to this is that it is now at 5 million copies sold, which is very impressive.
They deserve it.
Yeah. Like I think Resident Evil is like a crazy success at, I think it was like 5.5 million or close to 6 million. And like, that is a tried and true IP that has been here for generations at this point. And like Crimson Desert just kind of came out of nowhere, and it's just like, hey guys, believe in the process. Like this is a real game. It came out, it had opinions, it did some things very rough, and the developer was like, okay, you know what? We're gonna patch those things. And like in a week, they released 2 big patches that fixed a lot of those complaints. And now the Steam review is like 80-something% positive reviews. So like it has really like flipped from where it was before to now. So it's like they are.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. It's just too much for me.
Yeah.
It's way too much.
I mean, like I totally agree with you. Like the only reason why this game works for me is because it scratches the Dragon's Dogma itch that I wish I got from Dragon's Dogma 2, but I didn't.
Mm.
So like the only thing that I can't do in this game that I can do in Dragon's Dogma is just climb on like monsters and stuff. I'm just like, that's fine.
That you know of.
You're right. You're right. Because every freaking like
it takes but one patch. It takes but one patch, man.
Man, it's crazy. Like every like fourth like short that I see on my phone is like, hey, look at this thing that you can get in this game. I'm like, I don't. What is happening?
This is a content creator's dream. There is everything in this game. Why is there jetpacks and mechs? Like what?
Yes.
And RKOs and suplexes.
Man,
what the
man, dude? I hit someone with a clothesline into like a wooden barricade, and the barricade just exploded. And I was just like, let's go. Let's go.
I saw a clip of somebody fighting a horde of enemies near a cliff. They were just picking them up and throwing them off the cliff. Amazing.
It is so funny. But yeah, that's that. It is doing very well. The other part of this story that I wanted to add on was a part A. Crimson Desert main development team moves to its next title. This comes us from Insider Gaming by way of Sam Sepul.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, they're moving to Dokevi. Hey, remember that game?
I lost interest in it.
Yeah, I mean, we all did because they showed us the game like 25 years ago. We were just like, what is this? It looked interesting. Okay, they showed it. Was it 2019? Was it 2019? Was it 2026?
Yep, 2019. Official reveal trailer. November. Oh, so a year before the PS5 even launched.
Wow. So my question now is like, they're going to jump back to Dokevi. So there's going to be a support team for Crimson Desert. Like, I don't imagine we'll see Dokevi next year. Maybe we might see like some kind of like, oh, this is an update to the game, but then it come out in 2028 or something. Oh, I don't think we mentioned it last week, but there's also rumors for Crimson Desert that one of the next updates that they're going to have is going to be online co-op, which makes perfect sense for that game. But again, it's just like, I thought this was just a single player game. Like you guys is changing the thing up again on us, but cool.
Why
whatever. Do it. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Let them eat cake.
Right. Oh man, yeah, that is insane. Okay. Oh, we got a rock block of Xbox up coming up, but before we do that, hey, you doing good? Great. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That was just 3 things. You do more stuff when you wake up in the morning. So you can easily just do that. So do that. Thanks. Oh, if you're listening and you don't see me staring deeply into your eyes, leave us a review. Tell a friend. Tell the person next to you. And then continue listening. Thanks. All right. Number 4. Xbox Games Showcase 2026, followed by Gears of War E-Day Direct, airs June 7th, and Xbox Fanfest returns. All this comes to us from Xbox Wire by way of Joe Screbbles. He used to work at IGN. So yes, Xbox is...
Avery said Joe Screbbles is a fake name, so it's not really a person, but go ahead.
No. It's a it's a real person. So he is like me, a podcast beyond Greg Miller alumni. So Joe Scrubbles was one of the games people in IGN, and he would put that's the Roper Report. He was
never mind. Okay, no, you're right.
Yeah. So and the running joke was Scrabble was a crazy last name. That's not a real person. So they just kept running with that joke. So yeah, Joe Scribble's not a real person, even though he does write somehow. It's crazy. AI. He's an AI. Yeah. So Xbox Games Showcase is happening this year, as it would. Um, it seems like they're getting the word out really early in March.
Mm-hmm.
March, April, May,
Yeah,
June.
yeah,
Yeah,
March.
yeah. So they're just letting us know when it's going to be. It's Sunday, June 7th, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK time. We'll be followed immediately by a deep dive into the return of one of Xbox's most legendary franchises in the form of Gears of War E-Day Direct. Excuse me. We
Hey, this is
begin.
kind of early to announce this. Almost 3
It
months,
is, right?
2 months,
I
whatever,
mean,
60 days.
again, I think it might be sort of like a easing of the audience with the whole change of reign power with Phil Spencer gone, and then
Sarah,
I need to. I don't remember what's her name.
Sarah Bond and Asher Sharma taking over.
Asha Sharma. Yeah, yeah. I need to remember her name. It's not ingrained in my head yet. Um, yeah, there was something on here that I saw that was interesting. They were kind of talking up the fact that it's going to be. I don't know. Let me not talk on my butt. All right. So yeah, they're doing this showcase. They are going to have a Gears of War E-Day Direct after, which cool. I think when they showed off the original trailer for that, like people were pretty hyped about it. It was like a prequel to Gears of War, which I didn't play Gears of War, so it doesn't really resonate with me all that much. But the trailer itself looked cool. Um, I think one of the main questions people have who are not Xbox gamers is that will this game continue to be a multi-platform, or is it going to drop that and become exclusive to maybe align with whatever Xbox's new direction is with Asha Sharma?
Yeah.
Um, we do not know though, but we will see. We will find out. Um, yeah, I
Man,
cannot
go ahead and
find
put Game
anything.
Pass on PlayStation. Just
I mean, they probably have asked Sony, so they're like, "What are you talking about? No, you mean PlayStation Plus? You want to put PlayStation Plus on PlayStation?" Yeah, but I mean, I think if Xbox could, they most certainly would. But you know, speaking of Game Pass, number 5, Xbox Game Pass TRITON shows up with only first party games, sparking questions about whether Microsoft is preparing a major shakeup in its subscription model. This comes to us from from Windows Central by way of Adam Hales. Oh boy. Thanks to RedFX over on X, formerly Twitter, may have an early look at a possible new Game Pass tier. So RedFX regularly dips into Game Pass updates, sharing a new edition, updates to stream your own games, and even behind the scenes updates. They do no they they
they do
do
this.
this by checking data from Microsoft's public facing backend, which can sometimes reveal changes before they appear to the public. Triton is potentially a new Game Pass program. However, unlike Essential Premium and Ultimate, it only includes games from Xbox Studios for now. So those games would include Doom Eternal, Doom 64, Dishonored, Fable Anniversary, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Gears 5, Halo 5, Halo Wars 2, Hellblade, Ori and the Blind Forest, Psychonauts, State of Decay 2, The Elder Scrolls Online, retro classics.
I don't see this
What does
being
that
worth
list?
it.
What does that list do for you, Sean?
I
Oh my
already don't.
gosh!
I already don't give a damn about their first party like this. This
Ugh.
ain't it. And these are
Now,
all old games.
yeah, like I'm not trying to sit here and dunk on Xbox, but like,
I
if
think
I
the
could say
newest thing
one
on there
thing,
is Doom Eternal. Yeah.
like this is most certainly a list of games. Like Psychonauts 2 isn't even on here. Why is it wh- like these are all not even classics because like Fallout 76 is on here and that's definitely not a classic. Where's
Nah,
Dishonored
apparently it got
2?
better.
It did get better, but I still like Fallout. Where's the rest of the Fallout games? Just Fallout 4. Like 3. New Vegas.
I mean, because they haven't fully announced it yet, this is what he
Yeah, I
could pull from
guess
the back end. So
you're right, you're right. We are recently fresh off the rumors that Asha Sharma is looking at ways to evolve Game Pass. This includes suggestions that Netflix could be bundled in, as well as potential efforts to reduce the cost of the service. Yeah, reduce the cost of the service. That'd probably help a lot. With that in mind, a new tier does not seem out of the question if those rumors are to be believed. Um, yeah, okay. That's interesting. I just
I
I
mean,
don't go ahead.
there are some people in the comments saying they would consider it because they mainly play Halo, Gears, anything Bethesda. This sounds like a ball and gun gamer. So
Yeah, like I think like I don't think Xbox's problem is or can be solved with a new Game Pass tier. Like I think they have deeper issues that they need to deal with first before slapping the band-aid on it that says Triton on it. I like
we'll see the outcome of this.
yeah, I get yeah, we're gonna see in that showcase for sure.
Mm,
So I mean I would imagine because they usually their showcases are usually like their banger things for the year. So I imagine they're probably gonna try to follow suit with that and then at the end
yeah,
probably give us what the new Game Pass like tiers are. Cause like I don't think this makes sense being put into the other tiers. Like that
yeah,
just feels weird where like essential, premium, and ultimate have a flow about them where Triton, I mean, obviously that's like a code name, but it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, we'll see. Um, and then number 8, Xbox announces 14 titles coming to Game Pass at March's partner preview showcase. This comes us from PureXbox. Hey everybody. Oh, it's by Ben Carey. Um, if you watched this and you thought it was a good preview, more power to you. And I'm glad that there was games there for you. Um, I did not have the same feelings. I watched this and I could only describe this as probably not a waste of time because I don't think the games were like, oh, this is horrible.
hmm
I just like watching this, I didn't it felt like Xbox lost its identity and this was very close to like a Steam game showcase kind of thing of like these are games that we've collected through like smaller developers that we thought was funny or whatever and here we're showing to you like it just didn't have that same like Xbox kick or hit that I would
yeah.
expect. I don't know, but also they're in a weird place right now with the whole changing of hands. So I'm not expecting too much. But yeah, this to me, this just didn't really do it. I think the biggest thing that was on there for me was the new Bluey game, which is kind of weird saying that it was on an Xbox showcase or partner preview. But yes, that was that. Yeah, yeah.
The
Did you
only
want?
no, I had no interest in it. The only thing that was there for me was Stranger Than Heaven and maybe
Oh,
Hades too.
yeah, Stranger Than Heaven. I do want to talk about that because that was very annoying in terms of what they did there.
Why?
They promoted it by saying there's going to be this is going to be the headline of the like thing they show
hmm
off. The Stranger Than Heaven actual preview was them literally saying, "Hey guys, check us out in another date." Like they were like a teaser, and they were like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna be over
They
there."
probably weren't ready to reveal a certain amount of content, but Microsoft probably kept pressing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It
Hey,
was
here's some
like,
money. Come on, come on,
here.
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
would say that's probably one of the most, let me see, what's the Expanse look like?
The
The
Expanse.
Expanse also looks okay, but those are the two heavy hitter games. Musa looks okay,
Yeah, that's the like
but I don't see
Chinese.
that being a wide appeal game.
Yeah,
This is
the thing is,
that is their Ghost of Tsushima, I'm guessing. Something similar to that, you know.
yeah, no, because it's. I look at it at the same vein as like Black Myth, Stellar Blade,
Mhm.
um, Where Winds Meet. Shoot, even like yeah, even Crimson Desert, like that, like double A-ish, possible triple A presentation kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like I see it there, and it is thinking like, all right, well, they've done those games have done work before, so maybe this can do work too. But
We'll see how it goes, but I'm waiting for trailers in
yeah.
heaven.
Oh, also the Eternal Life of Goldman.
It looks
That
interesting.
game, yeah, that like the art. I
Yeah.
had a complete brain fart with words. The art direction of that game, the visual identity of that game is so crazy. Where it's just like, oh, these people like are making a game of an old white man probably running from his
Yeah,
past or
this was
something.
announced a while ago, so finally.
Yeah,
It says
yeah,
what? TBD 2026. Jesus.
yeah. At some
All right,
point,
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, there's a demo that's out already or going to release for Steam, so
Mm.
that's cool. Hopefully, they release it on consoles. 'Cause I would like to try that out and see what that feels like. Um. All right. Well, speaking of things, words. Time for the quick hits. Number 7. We are in it for the long haul. Bungie says Marathon will be steadily improved for many years. This comes from VGC. Um, that's good that they've said those words together. Um, it seems that Marathon is has essentially not been a Concord 2. Like it is seems like it's pretty solid right now. We don't know what the official numbers are. There are rumors from I know Alina Analytics or whatever. They said that it's probably like around like 1.2 million copies sold, where like a majority of that copies are on Steam. I don't know. I mean, I think we were talking about it last week how they had suggested that they had speculated that around a million copies was sold on Steam, so it's maybe around 2 million if that's mirrored on console.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, if it sold well, they would definitely put out like a social media post talking about, oh, it sold this many copies or whatever, or it had this many numbers of players or whatever. And they haven't done anything like that. But again, I don't necessarily know if Bungie is the type of company to do that because I don't remember them doing that for Destiny. So I don't know. But I mean, if Marathon is going to be around, I think that makes sense for the player sentiment being so positive around it because I think that's also like at an 85 or
I'm sure they
something
were
like that.
looking for Crimson Desert numbers, but
Oh, of
it is
course.
what it
Oh yeah.
is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's
You're not gonna get that unless
interesting?
you live able to wrestle with people.
So I don't know if you saw this. I saw a post where they had a Discord server where they were paying people allegedly to hate on the game.
Yes. I
Um,
wanted to look that up to see like if I could find more on that. But
I
like,
couldn't find it. Maybe it's a
yeah.
hoax, but
Okay.
there's a lot of forced hate on the game. I don't prefer it. We played it. I don't
Yeah.
like it. It had its problems for me, but it's okay for people to like it. There's a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
discourse around it.
And like it's funny because I saw that and I was just like, you know what? Like, because I felt like I had said something along the lines of like the
Mhm.
hate around the game felt like weird, in that like the game is not a broken mess. The game may not appeal to you
It's
visually,
just
but
different than Arc Raiders, yeah.
yeah, and it's just like, to me, like the hate felt like this was coming from somewhere outside of even like people who liked Arc Raiders were like being
Yeah.
defensive against, it just felt like super weird, just like, well, like where is this coming from? But like to see that thing being the case, if it is true or if it's not, it's just like I can believe it. But again, it's just like, who has the money to be giving people to hate on this game for like
There are a lot of people with money to
reason?
waste. You got people
Yeah, that's
paying
true.
for you got people paying for stuff. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Apparently you can get paid to get kicked in your face by a fighter. I don't know. Weird things on IG. Anyways, so yeah, they're gonna be in there for the long haul, or until PlayStation tells them you're no longer in it.
Enough of
Go
this.
work on Destiny 3. Yeah, but we'll see. They had their raid uh recently, and it seemed to be really well received in terms of, Bungie raids are in their bag. So I think that also did well to improve their like numbers and standing and stuff. I think it's at like an 80 or something on Open Critic now. So it's doing good.
I guess they'll never get a Destiny 3.
Yeah.
Which is funny because if I remember correctly, they had 5 games planned.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
The
why the
10
hell they
year
announced it
anniversary.
that. Uh, let's see.
I think it was for like investors and stuff. But like, if I'm honest, as a lapsed Destiny fan, I do not want to go back to the well of Destiny. I think we are past
Mhm.
that. Again, as a lapsed Destiny fan, I don't know. I've seen stuff about the final shape and all that stuff, and I was like, all right, cool, I guess. This seems like they are really just stretching it, because sure. I want something new. Like, if they're gonna do another like shooter story kind of thing, make it a new
Mhm.
thing, or even make a marathon single/co-op player game, because that's what people also want. Do that. Like, you can ride the high of marathon. You have the art direction. You have the visual identity there. Just do that. But I don't know. And last up, real quick,
Last.
it's number 8. Almost 25 years. Nope. After almost 25 years, an unreleased Dreamcast game canceled in the wake of 9/11 has just been brought back online. This comes to us from Time Extensions. This is actually kind of crazy. So, what's the name of this game? So, an unreleased Sega AM. Go ahead.
And that was Yu Suzuki produced Propeller Arena.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, it's a Sega AM2 developed Dreamcast game, was just brought back online. So nearly 25 years after its cancellation. So yes, as Sean said, Propeller Arena. This is a aerial combat game that saw players compete in quick dogfight-esque deathmatch style tournaments above various environments, including cities and other landscapes. So I wonder what would make them think, hey, maybe we shouldn't release this. Like,
It was being eyed for a release sometime in 2011, meaning they have 3 more months to release it.
oh
It was
Lord.
delayed indefinitely after development was completed. Oh, so they were ready. It was ready to go. In the wake of the 9/11 attacks, with Sega of America stating at the time, though the game content does not deal with terrorism in any way, it is possible for a determined individual to deliberately play the game in a manner that generates images similar to those we've seen on the news. Hmm.
Like, how much would our history been different if this game actually released at the time?
I don't know,
Like, I
man. So
how would it
a build of the
good?
game leaked in 2013, giving players the opportunity to check out the title's offline features, while the online servers have long been shut down.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. What?
Looks like something I probably would have played back then. I
Yeah,
probably would
right.
have tried it. Yeah,
Just to see, right?
I'm looking at the gameplay. This looks like something
Right, you'll try it.
Yeah, I was willing to play anything back then. I still am.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Man.
mm-mm.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, that is it for the quick hits. That's it for the news. You got let's talk about the stuff we've been playing. Sean, you got anything you wanna talk
Not
about?
really. I've been
No?
playing Peglin on mobile since I finished Dark Ties. I don't know if I said that. I finished Dark Ties
Yeah,
DLC
yeah,
for
yeah.
Yakuza.
Mention that. Mhm.
Um, for some random weird reason, Peglin announced uh, another chapter or another act, another I don't know what the hell you want to call it. Like it
Mhm.
has 3 biomes in the base game, and out the blue they just added another one.
Oh,
And the difficulty spike is like damn near vertical unless you have like a
well,
broken build. So it's a roguelike pachinko game,
yeah.
and they added more content, like a completely new biome. I don't know, strange. With and they've gussied up some of the situations in the game. So like
Mhm.
before there was just text um describing in a situation. Now they have actual graphics to go along with the text. Like
Okay.
you're surrounded by fire. There's fireballs hovering. Do you want to take them? Stuff like that. It's raining. It's about to thunder. Do you want to take the thunderbolt?
Oh, interesting.
It's just all right. There's a
Yeah.
free up. It was a free update. Cool.
Oh, even better. Yeah, free updates. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just continuing my trek through Crimson Desert. I've been in uh we have a text chat between me and Savion,
Hmm.
and I've like jumped on a call, or I said a call. Jesus, how old am I? We've jumped on a party chat and PlayStation and talked like while we were playing or whatever. But he is zooming through this game where I'm just like trying to figure out all the different features and stuff and trying to get in the nitty gritty and do that like loot goblin thing that I always do. So I'm sitting here reading through stuff and figuring stuff out, and he's just going and going and going. But yeah, man, like I think one of the surprising things about this game that I am stumped on is
Hmm.
how much people was like getting on the story of this game. And it's like,
What story?
well, that's the thing. Like people are like, oh, there's like no story in this game. It's like there is, but it's not like it's not a mind-blowing story that's happening, but there are certainly characters in this world that like talk, interact with you, and interact with each other. And like some of them are funny, like some of them are serious, some of them are just, you know, always get in trouble kind of thing. It's just like these people seem cool. And it's just like, man, like, is it really a thing that like these people played, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours and be like, all right, well, that's enough for me to decide on this game? Like that cannot be the case.
Of
But
course
then
it
it's
is.
just like, well, huh?
Of course it is. You have some people who play 0 hours of the game and decide
Yeah.
how they feel about it.
Yeah. I don't
Of
know,
course
man.
it is.
It's so weird because I'm just like, like there's definitely some parts in the game where I'm just like, all right, this could have been QA'd,
Hmm.
tested a bit better to make the experience smoother. Like there was definitely one of the quests that I did where I was supposed to climb on top of this tree giant thing and grab something off of his head. And I got to the point and he never spawned. And I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. And I just left, did some other stuff, and I was like, all right, let me come back to it. I came back to it and he spawned. I was like, all right, well, you know, whatever is done now. But I think it is a thing of I am giving the game grace in that way because I am enjoying the experience of playing the game. Whereas other people, if they're not enjoying playing the game, then when they hit stuff like that, it's going to grate on them even more. So it is a thing of like, all right,
Fair.
well, you know, it is subjective. But yeah, they also released like two crazy patches that has completely changed, not completely, pretty much changed how the game feels and plays. And they did it very quickly. quickly. So I imagine the other stuff that they want to fix will probably be done very quickly as well, because I don't know, man, they're quick on their feet. So yeah, that is it. That is Quick Desert, and this has been Press X Start Gamers Digest, a video game news show that contains the most important gaming news for you out there. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoy making it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, new listeners, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see when we do this again. Because if you just watch the one and then you miss the rest, it's just like, stay. We appreciate it, but catch up. Yeah, and then if you're listening, of course, please leave us a review. Please tell a friend. Please tell a person that's sitting next to you, and then also continue listening, of course, because we got more stuff to tell you. All right, yeah. So you take care. Be safe. Keep playing games. Bye.
Peace.
I gotta go over here and do the thing where I look for the thing, and then I do that, and I do that.